Welcome to Golden Ogre's Metroid Beginner's Guide for the NES, Chapter 2. We spent Chapter 1 gathering some power-ups and left off at Kraid's lair. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy these type of videos and I'll keep them going. Assuming you want to collect all the missile packs in the game, there are 4 to grab in this area. If you don't have 5 stocked right now, you'll want to go to the left door first. That's where we're going to head. As soon as you enter the door, shoot Ice Beam to stop the Giga that shoots out of the pipe. Oddly enough, if you do that, no more will come out of the pipe. Now walk slightly until you see a scree falling down next to you. Freeze it and destroy it quickly. When the other scree comes down, you can handle it and then finish off the last one in the room. The wall has 2 hidden tunnels you can roll through. The first one is the second sprite up from the bottom, and there's another one higher up in the 4th spot. As soon as you exit, try not to move. Shoot up to freeze the side hopper, then walk forward just a little bit and freeze the Gigas. There's a missile pack up top to grab, but more Gigas will fly out, so if you're extremely low on health, just make sure you grab it before you die. Now we can backtrack and take that red door at the beginning that's on the right side. Keep in mind everything will respawn on the way back, so take your time. Now unlock the door to the right. A Gigas will spawn out quickly, so freeze it immediately. Try and freeze the side hopper up top while you're at it. This part is rough, so grab that missile pack and exit to the left. If you want to go to the right, spawn kill the pipe Gigas to refill missiles and health. It takes a little bit of time since they take 4 shots each, but if you're running low, fill yourself up a little bit, and we're going to be getting an energy tank soon to fill up all your energy if you're running low on that as well. Head back to the center again. Now we want to go down a level, but this time let's go to the right. There's an energy tank we can collect. This room looks the same and seems like a dead end, but don't be fooled. Head to the far right and freeze the Giga. 1 block up is a breakable block. Shoot it, then bomb hop up into it. A Giga will respawn, so try and hurry up and get across. The next area may look challenging, but there's a simple solution. Roll over to the edge and set bombs to take out the Zealot crawling around. Now jump up and roll into a ball. Drop down and hold right. You can now grab the tank. That easy. The exit, just hop up to the above platform, bomb over, and roll to the left. Now this part will be tricky. There's an entrance at the floor level, but it's a trap. You actually need the 3rd block up. Just slowly press bombs and hold left as you hop into the air. Once you're in, you're gonna have to be quick because the Giga will spawn and hit you as you re-enter. You can drop a bomb just before it, which may kill it. If it drops a power up, you can try to roll past it to safety. As long as you don't touch it, you should be good. Otherwise, hop out and freeze one. Don't forget to freeze the side hopper if you can and get out of there safely. Alright, back at the center once again, our goal is to head to the far left. You can make it up to the 1st floor area if you want, but I'm just going to take the 2nd floor instead. Use the Ice Beam to freeze everything and keep moving. Feel free to kill them since they pose no threat when they're frozen. Also, make sure you keep 5 missiles ready before you leave this area because you're going to need them soon. The yellow sand has no surface, so drop through the bottom. There are rippers, so if you can, attempt to avoid them. Take the door to the right and get past the side hopper. If for some reason you don't have 5 missiles, you can kill the side hopper, but this one takes forever to kill. The 2nd area has a red door, so you know what to do. There's a bombable square just to the right of the blue door, but we'll come back in a second. The next room is loaded with Gigas and side hoppers, so freeze everything and take your time. Grab the missiles and head back to the left. Going to the right will only loop you back to the beginning. Okay, now open the left door to make room and bomb the block to pass through and then head to the right. Oh no, Kraid! Actually, this one's a fake. You can freeze everything including the monster. Be careful though because you'll take a ton of damage. If you can manage to freeze him, 1 missile to the back will destroy it. Take advantage of the spawning Gigas to fill up your health and missiles. Keep making your way until you reach the next door. There's a bombable block in the middle that leads to the real Kraid. This isn't the only way to reach him, but it's the most efficient way in my opinion, since getting all the missiles are my top priority. Dropping down, you'll see a red door. That's Kraid. Now first things first, do not by any means fall down to the yellow stuff. It's extremely hard to jump out, especially without the high jump. If Kraid is alive, you can jump into his attacks and bounce out safely. If you have at least 3 full tanks, the easiest way to kill Kraid is to roll into a ball and spam bombs, making sure you don't fall off the sides. Just keep spamming and he'll drop. There's other ways that you could do that are a little bit more trickier, but for the beginner's method, I just would recommend doing the bombs and not worrying about the other tactics for now. When he's dead, you'll increase your missiles by a whopping 75. Now, if you're feeling brave or you just want to know how to get the energy tank that's in this room, the idea is you want to drop down to the right. You have to shoot the blue block on the way up or down and get a lucky boost jump from the quicksand. If you manage that, you can drop down from the door and roll in, or the way I like to do it is bomb jump from the left side of the gray brick. If you just roll over from the gray brick, it won't work. There's really no trick to the jump though. You either gotta get lucky or come back when you have the jump boot so you can easily jump to get out. If you do manage this, you'll become full health again and you can just jump out the same way. It's up to you, but keep in mind that you can only carry 6 tanks and there are 8 in the game, so you don't necessarily need this one. Either way, it's time to get to the last missile expansion. Now there's 2 ways to get it. You can quit and start from the beginning with 30 health and attempt to go there via the 3rd floor red door, or you can go to the right and climb up this long shaft. I'm going to choose to climb up. Now the trick is to make space and shoot up. I tend to get into a rhythm where I can jump and shoot 2 blocks and land on a fresh 2. If a block appears on top of you, you'll get launched. With any luck, it's to the left, so you can at least attempt to land on a small block. If you end up getting blasted to the right, you'll end up on the bottom because there's nowhere to land. Eventually, you'll find a door to the left, so be careful and enter. Inside is a typical room you have seen like 8 times. Snag the last missile and exit your preferred method. Of course, you can quit now by using the second controller, hitting up and A, or you can try to leave with some energy intact so you don't have to replenish. I fell to the bottom and I have better things to do, so I'm choosing this one. Maybe you'll be luckier than me. Alright, now that you're free, let's head to the other hideout. This is located past the area where we got our first missile expansion. The dungeon that follows is really huge, but it's the last one before we go to the final area and beat the game. Hop on out and to the right. Head to the first shaft and take the first door to the right. Now, keep going until you reach the second shaft. In case you forgot, we're dropping down to the bottom and taking the door to the right. From here, make your way through as usual. There's a few areas where you can take advantage of restocking goodies, so do so before moving on. Eventually, you'll pass an area where the missile pack was. Continue on and you'll find the door. This seems like a great place to end Chapter 2. I really enjoy sharing these videos, so if you want to see more content like this, subscribe, leave me a comment of encouragement, and I'll see you in the next chapter.